General Hospital spoilers tease that Carly is obsessed with the death of Michael, a tragedy that has plunged her into a deep pit of grief and anger. Her mind cannot escape the image of Michael being caught in the horrifying explosion at Sonny's penthouse apartment. Though there is no clear evidence, Carly begins to blame Sonny, believing that the dangerous world he has built is the direct cause of Michael's death. This anger stems not only from the pain of losing a child but also from a sense of helplessness and regret, as she was unable to protect Michael from the dangers tied to Sonny's lifestyle. Carly looks back on the years she spent with Sonny, where violence and danger always lurked around her family. Michael's death rekindles painful memories of the car explosion that claimed Morgan's life, making Carly feel like she's trapped in an ongoing cycle of tragedy. She cannot accept that her two sons became victims of the power struggles Sonny was involved in. This has left Carly in a state of constant stress and obsession, endlessly questioning whether there's anything she could have done to prevent this tragedy or whether she has failed as a mother. Carly's grief and anger are not just impulsive emotions but also drive her to make significant decisions. She begins to consider severing all ties between Donna and Sonny, in order to protect her daughter from a similar fate. Carly might even seek help from Ava, an unexpected but logical ally in this situation, to gain custody of Donna. Her relationship with Sonny becomes increasingly strained as Carly not only blames him but also rejects any attempts he makes to soothe or protect her. Meanwhile, Sonny is also grappling with feelings of guilt and heavy responsibility. He knows Carly's accusations are valid, but he is torn between protecting his family and fulfilling his obligations within his dangerous world. This rift not only hurts their relationship but also pushes them down separate paths, where hurt and anger may lead to irreversible decisions. Carly and Sonny's story is not just about the tragedy of loss but also the collapse of a relationship built on love but destroyed by violence and danger. Michael's death could be the breaking point, pushing Carly to completely sever ties with Sonny, not only to protect herself but also to preserve what remains of her family. With these pent-up emotions and growing contradictions, Port Charles will certainly be shaken by the next developments in this tense relationship. Carly is increasingly forming a strong and meaningful bond with Brennan, who seems to offer her the stability and support she needs in the most painful time of her life. Michael's death has not only sent Carly into a spiral of grief and anger but also driven her to seek new alliances to regain control of her life and avenge the tragedy that occurred. Brennan, with his calm demeanor and strategic thinking, becomes someone Carly can trust on this journey. Brennan's presence not only provides Carly with a mental anchor but also opens up the possibility for her to execute bold revenge plans. Carly believes that Brennan can help her expose and eliminate those responsible for Michael's death, especially in the context of her growing mistrust of Sonny and the dangerous world he represents. This relationship is not just built on empathy but also on a shared desire for justice and retribution. However, Carly's growing trust in Brennan raises important questions. Does Brennan truly have Carly's best interests at heart, or does he have his own motives in this relationship? And in her anger and pain, could Carly lose her clarity, using Brennan as a tool and a plan that may end up hurting her and those around her? The deepening connection between Carly and Brennan not only gives her hope of achieving justice but also sets the stage for dramatic twists in the storyline. If Carly truly relies on Brennan for revenge, this could escalate the tensions already simmering in Port Charles. Meanwhile, this relationship could push Carly into new dangerous situations, where her trust in Brennan will be tested. As Carly gets closer to executing her revenge plans, the relationship with Brennan promises to become a central element, bringing emotional and unexpected developments. Will Brennan help Carly achieve victory, or will he inadvertently push her into a new spiral of chaos? Viewers will surely be riveted by these unfolding events. Jason is becoming more involved in uncovering the truth behind Michael's death, not only out of loyalty to the Corinthos family but also due to his deep sense of responsibility toward Carly. Jason's involvement in the quest for justice for Michael highlights his traditional role as a protector and also intensifies the emotional complexity of the relationship between him, Carly, and Brennan. This love triangle is heating up like never before, as all three characters have their own motives but are bound by the same common goal. Carly, in her grief and anger, increasingly relies on Brennan as a trustworthy ally. Brennan offers her the calm and strategy she needs to face this tragedy, while also encouraging Carly to believe that he can help her achieve her revenge effectively. However, Jason's appearance in the story stirs up old emotions between him and Carly, causing her to be torn between her trust in Brennan and the familiar comfort she feels with Jason. As for Jason, he is not only focused on finding out the truth behind Michael's death but also realizes that Carly is slowly distancing herself from him emotionally, instead growing closer to Brennan. This leaves Jason unsettled, beginning to question whether he's losing his place in Carly's life while feeling a quiet competition with Brennan, who not only supports Carly but also seems to win her trust. Meanwhile, Brennan, with his calm nature and ability to read situations, cannot ignore the tension between Carly and Jason. He understands the deep bond between them but refuses to back down in standing by Carly during her time of need. Brennan appears to be using his genuine affection and stability to secure his position in Carly's heart, all while maintaining his role as her ally in the revenge plot. This love triangle is creating a charged and dramatic atmosphere. Carly finds herself caught between two men, each offering something different. Jason represents familiarity and loyalty, while Brennan offers something new and safe. All three are swept up in a whirlwind of loss, loyalty, and love, making every choice potentially transformative for the story. As Jason continues to dig into the mystery of Michael's death and Carly grows closer to Brennan, the biggest question is how their relationships will evolve. Will Carly choose to move forward with Brennan, or return to Jason, the one who's always been by her side through thick and thin? And how will Jason react when he realizes he's not only competing with Brennan to protect Carly but also to win her heart? The upcoming events promise to shake up the story, taking General Hospital to new heights of drama and emotion. Sonny is gradually being excluded from the power stories that Carly controls, creating a significant shift in the power structure of the Corinthos family. Michael's death has not only left Carly in a state of obsession and pain but has also driven her to take control of every aspect of her family's life, particularly to protect Donna and the remaining loved ones from the dangers Sonny brings. This rift between Carly and Sonny is not only personal but also undermines Sonny's image and role as a powerful mafia boss. In her efforts to rebuild the family, Carly seems to no longer trust that Sonny can ensure the safety of the people she loves. She starts making decisions on her own, even seeking support from Brennan, a new ally she believes can provide stability. Carly's gradual exclusion of Sonny from major plans not only diminishes his influence within the family but also forces Sonny to face a harsh reality: he no longer holds the central position in the lives of those he once protected. This shift has hit Sonny hard, pushing him into an internal crisis. As a mafia boss, Sonny has always been known for his absolute control and ability to shape situations to his will. But now, he must watch as Carly, once his partner and closest ally, not only pushes him aside but also leads the family down a completely different path. This change not only makes Sonny feel betrayed but also causes him to question whether what he has built still has value. Sonny's isolation is not limited to his family. His relationships in the mafia world are also being affected, as enemies and allies alike begin to question his strength and leadership abilities. This sense of lost power becomes even more evident as Carly asserts herself more and more as the family's leader, while Sonny seems unable to regain control of the situation. The rumor that Sonny is considering retiring has become a hot topic of conversation. If confirmed, this decision would mark the end of an era in Port Charles. Sonny's departure from his role as the mafia boss would not only be a personal event but also have a profound impact on the entire power landscape of the town. Who will take Sonny's place? Will Jason be ready to step into the role, or will Carly take charge and protect the family by taking full control? These questions are heating up the atmosphere in Port Charles. Sonny's retirement also has a series of repercussions. If Sonny leaves the mafia world, will his enemies see this as a sign of weakness and attack the Corinthos family? Carly, in her attempt to protect the family, may inadvertently put herself and her loved ones in new danger. Will Sonny, with his pride as a mafia boss, accept living a life without power, or will he try to reclaim his position?